You know, when I look around at all the entrepreneurs who are grinding it out, spending 70 to 80 hours per week growing their business, you have to ask yourself the question, at what cost? Hi, my name's Tim Uchuk, and in this podcast, we're going to be exploring the tools, tactics, and strategies for crushing it and scaling your business without making the ultimate sacrifice of your time and freedom. Hey everyone, Tim Uchuk here. Hope you're well. I wanted to check in with a new episode. I just got back from a trip from Germany, and I wanted to share some insights with you on this product launch that we're doing. And I think there's some really interesting takeaways that you can apply to your business. In this episode specifically, we're going to be focusing on, we're going to be putting on our marketing hats. And just to give you some backstory and context, so in our business, basically over the next 1 to 2 years, I'm wanting to double the size of our business. And this is one of the products that we're launching across Canada for this company that sells tool organizational systems. And think about a toolbox. This is a disruptive product line for toolboxes in that it's like a toolbox on steroids. It's modular. It stores and organizes all of your tools so that you can eliminate the searching, losing, missing tools. So for plumbers, electricians, contractors, that's what it does. And so we've got our work cut out for us because over the next several months, we're in the midst of a launch. We need to create awareness of the product and get people to take action and purchase this thing. And so in this podcast episode, I wanted to talk in terms of your product, your service, what it takes, and how to think strategically in terms of how you're approaching your market and getting people to take action and move in the direction of your product or service. And we do that through what is known as the 5 stages of awareness. And it's from least aware to most aware. Most aware is what you want people to, that's where you want them to be, where you're actually sitting in front of them and they're wanting what you offer. So if you're in the roofing business, if you've got a painting company, if you sell, HVAC, the ideal client is someone who actually knocks on your door and says, "Hey, I'd like to buy this thing," right? So within the context of your marketing and your sales and the process for that, you need to take them from least aware to most aware. And specifically, the 5 stages, and within the context of what we're doing right now, is taking them and assuming, most of the market right now stage 1, completely unaware. They're completely unaware. They don't even know that they have a problem yet, right? So not only do they not know about your product, but they don't even know that they have a problem. And us human beings are really, really good at normalizing our situation, right? It's called learned helplessness. So most of the market, they're used to, they wake up every day. If they don't have, an air conditioner, they're kind of used to that, or they're making do because they think that the cost of getting one may exceed the value. So it's your goal through your marketing to move them from unaware to problem aware. And we do this through educating them through, videos, through blogs, through resources, where we want them to wake up from being completely unaware to problem aware. So problem aware is stage 2. Stage 1 is completely unaware, right? So, okay, you've woken them up and you're educating them in terms of problem aware. So this is where you really, if there's a small wound, you want to agitate that wound, put some salt in it so that they realize, this is a big problem for you, making them problem aware. So this is where you build out lists and what are the real costs. People really value, 2 things, time and money. And so what are the costs in terms of, time? Think within the context of your business. And so for us in this product, we want them to wake up. If you're a plumber or an electrician, what are the real costs? So when you're searching for your tools, when you're going and making 3 to 5 trips to Home Depot because you forgot something or lost something, what is that costing you? Probably hundreds of dollars per week. So we can really make them problem aware by shining a spotlight on the real problem and putting some numbers to it. And so that's what we're going to be doing and really educating the mass market through making them problem aware. This is a big problem for your business, losing, searching, all of that waste. And this is what it's costing you specifically. So in that, you're moving them from stage 1, completely unaware, to stage 2, problem aware. Now you want to move them from problem aware to stage 3, which is solution aware. And so, okay, here's the problem. You're missing your tools. You're missing there's searching. You're losing stuff. It's very, very costly. Now, what's the solution? What the solution is for us is you need an organizational system, because right now you currently don't have that, and that's what's costing you a lot of money. And so again, think in terms of roofing. As an example, problem aware is your roof is leaking. You're having to patch it. You're calling the service guys. That's disrupting your day-to-day operation because you guys are having to shut down. You got somebody, you're putting a Band-Aid on it. Here are the costs. Solution. So solution, you can patch it, but here's the cost in the long run. Solution in terms of covering and getting a new roof on your facility, either your home or if it's commercial roofing. That's the solution. So making them solution aware, and what are all the benefits? So the benefits are, the value of your property. Maybe there's some insurance benefits. There's a whole list of benefits to creating a solution. So that's stage 3. We've gone from completely unaware, stage 1, through to problem aware, which is stage 2, through to solutions aware. So here's the problem, and here's the solution that is going to help you to as a countermeasure for the problem. And then stage 4 is product aware. So we're moving from solution. Now here's an actual product that will help to provide a cure for all of these problems. And then finally, we want them to be in stage 5, completely aware. And completely aware means that they've moved through evaluating all of the different options and hopefully moving in the direction of yours because you've differentiated yourself from all the other products out there. So 5 stages again are completely unaware at the very bottom, to problem aware. They're aware of all of the problems. They've been agitated. You've put numbers to them, lists, and so on, where you're educating them. Through to solution aware. So here are the problems. Here are the solutions which can fix these problems. All the way through product aware. So that's where they're in the evaluation stage. All the way up to completely aware. So this is where they're ready to actually take that step forward. And so the role and the goal of your marketing, your sales force, as well as your marketing, is to move them through these stages. And you have to assume that most people they're happy with the status quo. And so it's our job to educate them in terms of what is meaningful to them and how it's costing them with the status quo, how it's costing them. And so that's moving them from unaware to problem aware to solutions aware, all the way through to understanding, why your solution is the best solution, differentiated from the rest of your competition, for them to actually solve all of these problems that they're now aware of. And so that's what we're working on right now, and we're creating all kinds of resources to educate the mass market, wake them up. And then through marketing automation and other strategies, we're going to be moving them all the way through those stages towards eventually making a purchase decision. So I hope that's helpful. I think strategically, I love to look at marketing in terms of, there's a lot of tools and tactics and everything. But in terms of what will not change ever over the next coming years and decades is, what motivates and compels people to take action towards your product or service. The reason they're not taking action is because they're probably in one of these earlier stages where they're unaware of that a problem even exists. And so your job in terms of marketing is to educate them in terms of the true cost of these problems, and then give value in advance to help them move forward towards knowing you, liking you, and trusting you to be the solution provider. So you're not only educating them, but you're top of mind because you're just giving them value. Kind of like this podcast is geared towards giving you value, which is going to hopefully make me top of mind when you feel that the time is right to put guardrails around your business so that you can grow and scale and get your time and freedom back. So this podcast in and of itself is educating you to make you problem aware, hopefully solutions aware, which we just talked about, all the way through to, if you think that you could use some help and want to accelerate your progress, That's the whole goal here. But we have to start with giving value in advance. There's so much noise out there in the marketplace right now. If your marketing strategy is just take, it's all about me. It's here's our features and benefits and pricing. You're just going to get drowned out because people are going to gravitate. They're going to know, like, and trust those who are willing to give more value to their target audience. They're going to win out in the long game. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So those are the 5 stages. Again, I'll go through them once more. Completely unaware to problem aware to solutions aware to product aware. So once I've gone from, here's the category of solutions, now they're ready to evaluate some specific products. And then completely aware is when they're identifying and making some specific purchasing decisions. Hope that's helpful, guys. And I'm going to be sharing, like I said, our journey as we're going through and we're learning to hopefully grow and scale this arm of our business. But hope that's useful. And I will talk to you soon. Hey, Tim Uchuk here, and real quick, if you enjoyed this podcast episode, if you could take a couple quick seconds to give it a rating, it would be very much appreciated. And secondly, if you're looking for more tools and strategies on how you can crush it in life and business, just head on over to bookwithtim.com, where I've put together a free case study which shows you how to unlock unprecedented freedom today by using the 2 power levers. Just head on over to bookwithtim.com. Until next time, wishing you success and freedom in your business. Cheers.